Hey guys, welcome back to the paint shop with part 3 of our base tutorial here. Today we're going to be covering how to do snow as well as make icicles. Alright, firstly, for snow, you're going to want to get 2 cups and you're going to want to use some bicarb of soda or baking powder. Now, we're going to use about that much in the cup. Actually not going to need another cup. Thought might need another one, but no. And then we're going to add PVA glue. I'm going to add just enough, probably about about 2 to 1 is a good ratio for this. Just guessing by eye here. And I have an old brush here that I'm going to be using to mix this all up. Of course, a paddle pop stick would be a good idea for this, but this is what I have at hand and I'm going to use it. And this is my basting brush. It's fairly ruined already, so a little more won't hurt. A bit more glue, and I'll show you the consistency when it's done. And here we are guys, as you can see it's quite a clumpy paste, but we're going to be applying this on the base and on top of the landraider here in a few places. I'm going to do that now, and then we'll move on to the icicles after that. So I'm just going to get a bit of this paste here, I'm just going to add it to the base here. Now it's not going to stick very well, but once it's dried it will bond to the surface. Try to make it look as natural as possible. Place some more. Ooh. On the back here, on this rock. And we'll just come back after I've applied this everywhere and I'll show you where I've applied it. And there we are guys, as you can see, the snow has been placed around the base, on top of the landraider, a little bit at the front here, as you can see. So we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to come back and we're going to complete this tutorial by doing icicles. There we are guys, as you can see, the snow is now nice and dry. What I did was once, pardon me, once the PVA and bicarb soda mixture dried, I laid down a little bit more PVA over the top and then just dusted it with some more bicarb soda to give it a more powder snow look. So as you can see, I've got to touch up the base now after the dusting, but we have a nice snow effect all over the model. So now we're going to move on to making icicles. I'm going to be using some plastic rods here, just these little ones that you get from your flight stands. I'm going to get a candle and I'm going to be heating it up and stretching it just to create long strands with a point. So I'm going to get a candle and I'm going to show you a few examples, and then I'm going to show you what they look like once they're attached to the model. Alright guys, so I'm just going to use a pair of pliers here to hold the base of our flight stand here, and we're just going to heat it up over the candle, just gently, just till it's soft enough so that we can pull it. Heat it up, stretch it, okay, get away from the heat. Ooh. Oh, we lost that one. Heat it up a bit more. Ooh. Grab it, pull it forward. Let it cool slowly. highlight in front so you can see. Stretch it just a little bit, let it cool. Alright, now as you can see, we got a little taper here, and we've got a little taper here. So that's going to make us 2 icicles. Take this out. Just going to move the candle out of the way for a second. And I'm just going to trim off the excess that we don't need, which will be the top part of this icicle here. And it's going to, I think that's a good length. And then we have a little icicle. And then we have a bigger one on this side now. So I'm going to cut it about here. Oh, that one went flying. That's okay. I've made a few others already, a few smaller ones. They're quite hard to see on camera because of they're clear. But this is a quick demo on how to make icicles. Now I'm going to affix these to my landraider using a PVA glue, because the PVA glue will dry clear, which will look more like ice as well. So I'm going to attach these to the model, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you the finished product. And there you have it, guys. As you can see, there's a few icicles there. And there's just a few in the front. I actually ran out of flight stands, so by the time this is finished there'll actually be more on there. But that is the third and final part in this basing tutorial. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope that I've been able to show you a few bits and pieces that you can take along to your own hobby. Like always, please leave a comment below letting me know if I've done a good job and if there's anything you'd like to see. As always, catch you later.